Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Time to take that walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Treehouse Brewing. I've done several of their beers and these guys they don't do a bad beer. I don't think I've had anything from Treehouse that was not a 10 beer. This was sent to me by Greg, so Greg, thanks again my brother for all the wonderful Trillium and Treehouse beer that you sent me. There are people that are clamoring to get their hands on these two breweries' beers. So, and unless you're in the vicinity, they don't distribute. I mean, you have to go to the brewery to get the beers. So, Greg, I hope you didn't have to stand in line too long. I heard they expanded the brewing process at these two breweries and expedited the process of going in. But they still have limits, case limits on what you can buy. But you can buy a case of this, a case of that, a case of this, and a case of that. I'm not sure. I don't live up there where they brew these beers, and they're out of Monson, Massachusetts. Excuse me. And the Trillium beers are out of Boston, so I don't know how far away Boston is to Monson, but you guys in Massachusetts that can get these two breweries' beers, you're damn lucky. These guys do a quintessential version of all their beers. They're all unfiltered and they're all damn tasty, world-class, outstanding beers. And I expect nothing from this other than what we've had before. I did the green. I had somebody send me the green. This is the Very Green. And it is a 8.6%er according to both websites. It has 8.3% here. So evidently the recipe changes a little bit. And when you don't have, all you have is a silver can with a stick-on label like these guys do. It's real easy to have those labels printed up from year to year, and you're not spending a ton of money on getting special cans printed up where the ABV is changing. So if the recipe's changing, that's the way to do it. Just do a plain Jane silver can and put your stick-on labels on from year to year if the ABV changes or if the recipe changes. Bottom of the can says, "Love is in the air, 11/4/16. Today is the 22nd. So I'm blown away, and I've had this beer for about a week now. So, and I'm sure he went to the brewery to get this. When you go to the brewery and they have a limited amount and you're able to get something that was just put in the can a day or two or three ago, no more than a week probably, it doesn't get any better than that, especially from these two breweries, Trillium and Treehouse. I mean, it's just like standing at the end of the bottling line and drinking it right out of the bat, other than having it chilled just a little bit. I cannot get beers here this fresh, even from the local breweries. And everything that comes through the Kroger stores and stuff here are antique. They've sat in the warehouse for 2 or 3 months already. I mean, I've had a problem with the Bell's Two Hearted Ale. I mean, everything that's on the shelves down here still has the old label on it, and if it has a new label on it, it's 8 to 10 weeks old already. So the beer distribution in Virginia is horrendous. It sucks high and titty. It's horrible. So you guys that can get these beers that fresh, you're damn lucky, and I envy you. So Greg, once again, my brother, I do appreciate you sending me these awesome freaking beers you sent me. Since both of these sites have it listed at 8.6 and the can says 8.3, I've got a feeling it's a little different from last year's edition of this, since the ABV has dropped just a hair. So, don't know how accurate the scale, the grading scale is on these two sites. Both of them have it at 8.6. Let me step over. Untapped has it at 8.3, and they don't have any IBUs listed here. So, and they don't put the IBUs on the label on either brewery. So, we're on our own on this one, I guess. I don't think there's anything else, so we'll just go to the commercial description. This double IPA is created with a massive kettle charge of Australian and American hops. It opens in the glass with huge notes of ripe pineapple, pithy, citrus, and dank saturated hops. As it warms, it shows its depth and complexity. Sweet hints of malt intermingle with straight Tropicana. It has a soft but pointed bitterness and a rich, velvety mouthfeel. We love it. And I got a feeling I will too. As I open this, I will read to you. Cuisine is barbecue. The cheeses are peppery. Monterey Pepper Jack Sharp Blue Cheddar. Your stronger pungent cheeses. Gorgonzola Limburger. Oh my gosh, it looks like orange juice coming out of here. I love that. I love that. Unfiltered beer. The meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. Glassware snifter tulip oversized wine glass. Got my favorite snifter. And of course, since it's an 8+% beer, the guys at Beer Advocate says you can cellar it. A bunch of crack smoking monkeys. You don't cellar your IPAs or double IPAs. You'd be a fool. Almost a finger of head on that. Look at that. Look at that. That looks like orange or grapefruit juice in the glass, guys. Oh, that's so impressive looking beer. And we've also got a little bit of light to the bottom. It's a little lighter down here. Wow. I'm more and more impressed with what these two breweries do every time I have one. Wow, incredible. Let's get a nose on it. Oh man. If you're a hophead, that smell will give you a woody. What? That's so awesome. Grapefruit, pineapple, and oranges. Did I say pineapple? I think I did. And grapefruit? Yeah, I think I said that too. Wow. Mango, passion fruit, tangerine, maybe hint of some light fruit, some pears or apricots. Oh, man. If you're a hophead, that's sex in the glass there, guys. That smells freaking double, quadruple freaking awesome. Wow. It's time. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Man. Now, this beer has a definite bitterness on the back end. Where the one we did from Trillium yesterday, or they had that special brewing process where they didn't use any bittering hops, was a little sweeter, was still balanced, but it didn't have the bite on the back end that this one does. I don't have the IBUs, but to me, with my taste, this is probably 75 plus IBUs on this beer. It may be even closer to 100. Definitely got the back end bitterness to it. But that's still so tasty. Intense hop aromas. Intense hop flavors. Definitely a West Coast style. And now, I've been saying this for a long time now, West Coast style, West Coast style, West Coast style. I got a feeling that these guys at Trillium and Treehouse and several others that are brewing these unfiltered beers and are kicking the damn door down on the West Coast style, this may become the East Coast style. Because I'm finding these beers are tastier than anything coming out of California. To me, just my 2 cents. That's just my opinion now, guys. That is damn tasty. But I will tell you, like I said, it does have a strong bitterness on the back end. Wow. Wow. Well, let's get the other bit of it that we got left in the can into their glass here. Wow. I know where this is going to end up. Let me sip on it for a while and let her have a taste, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sitting on about 35 minutes or so. Very tasty. Awesome beer. I am not surprised one iota. These guys at Treehouse do some very, very tasty beers. All their beers are unfiltered, just like what Trillium does. They've got it going on. They most definitely got it going on. I can't think of a single thing that I would say to change this beer to make it even better. It's an outstanding beer, guys. It really is. Awesome lacing is left on the glass here. Wonderful beer. I understand why people stand in line to get these beers, and from what I'm hearing, they don't stand in line that much anymore unless they're doing a new release or something like that. You guys up there in the Massachusetts area that can get both of these beers, you're damn lucky. Final chug. Wow. The pininess, the grapefruit, the pineapple, the tropical fruit notes, the orange, the tangerines, the apple. Wow. Out freaking standing. Awesome beer. If you're a hophead, this beer will give you a woody. No doubt. Ain't no doubt in my mind. It's just freaking awesome. If I would have lived in that area, like I told you guys before, I would have a reserved parking place at the Treehouse and Trillium Beers at the brewery, because I'd be there so often picking up beers from them. Wow, outstanding. 10 for me, guys. 100. Most definitely 100. We'll run over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 100, world class. Imagine that. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 100, 99 in the style. So we got a 100, we got a 100, we got a 100, and we'll step over to Untappd for our final check-in. I have 4.72. I don't think I've ever seen numbers that big. Usually they're in the 4.5, 4.6. This is 4.72. I don't think I've seen numbers that big from these guys. If it's not a 10 beer to you and you're a hophead, you're brain dead. It's awesome. It's freaking awesome. The juiciness of this beer is just incredible. So, 100 for me, guys. It doesn't get any better than this. If you're a hophead, it does not get any better. So, if you've had this one from Treehouse, this is their Very Green. I've done the green, now we've done the Very Green. Awesome. Awesome beers. Wow. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Awesome beer. Alright guys, if you've had this from them, let me know what you think. This is the Very Green. 8.3% is what the label's got on it. Not 8.6 like Great Beer and Beer Advocate got. So evidently the recipe changed just a little bit from last year's edition. So another reason why you can do a plain Jane silver can and put a stick-on label on from year to year. And that costs you an arm and a leg for the graphics to print up a bunch of cans you can only use 1 year. So, very well done. I'd like to see the IBUs on this, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright guys, if you've had it, let me know what you think, and come on back tomorrow. Let's take something tasty out of the fridge. See you then.